Hello, hello, hello. Yes, zu-wii-mama is back, and yet again we've got another tutorial. And today we are doing, as you can see by the thumbnail, of course, we're actually doing my turtle remastered, because I did do the turtle a long time ago when I first started making videos, and I think it's a bit shoddy in all honesty. I mean, the turtle itself looks pretty cool. I've made some slight alterations to it. But yeah, I think it wasn't very explained very well, and I had so many people sort of commenting on that video. So I thought, let's just start again and let's do it, because I do want to make this turtle obviously in my PC world, or my what edition? I can't remember what edition I've got here. I've got Java edition. That's what I've got. I wanted to make this in my Java edition because the other turtle that you do see on my channel is actually made on the PlayStation. So I wanted to obviously get all the mobs on here, because as you know, I'm trying to build every single mob anyway, at least. So yeah, I thought, why not? It's about time we did it. And yeah, I really like it. Do you know what? I absolutely love the turtle, and I just love how the shell looks. Particularly the top part. I think the top looks amazing. I'm really chuffed with how that turned out. But yeah, it's a pretty cool mob. So let's get onto the colours. So we've got lime concrete powder, lime concrete, lime terracotta, green concrete, green terracotta, a little bit of white concrete, some smooth sandstone, some white terracotta. What else have we got here? We've got light grey terracotta and black concrete, and that will be all the blocks you'll need for this build. Okay, so we're going to start off the build by placing some light grey terracotta, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 high, and then 1 on the side there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across with the white terracotta. Okay, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across, and then we're going to get a light grey terracotta right again, and we're going to do that same shape but backwards, like an L backwards, and 3 high, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the white terracotta. So you should have something looking a little bit like that. And then once you've done that, we're going to go quadoo and whack on that pattern as always. So remember, if you're new around here, make sure you pause and copy that pattern down, then unpause and carry on the video. That's how it all works. The blue section you're ignoring, you can put any block there you want, or you can knock it all out. It's entirely up to you, but we'll be placing stuff on there later. Right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks across, as you can see from the front there. And then we're going to whack on this pattern. Pretty cool. Congratulations. You're looking cool so far. Looking good. And then we're going to go spin on round to the back, and we're going to do that part. So on this turtle, for any of you sharp-eyed people out there that have seen my previous video on the turtle, that you'll notice that I've actually used the smooth sandstone on the base of this one, whereas before I didn't actually do that. I just kept it all one colour. So yeah, it's a nice little addition, and I'm just showing you there that back should be all in line with the front part of the build that we've already done. What you can do here, if you don't like the look of the smooth sandstone, you can actually just use white terracotta. I think I used white terracotta in the original build, but I chose to do a bit of smooth sandstone on this one, just give it a bit more of a Shazam look. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the sort of the fin, I guess. So what we're going to do is the little blue section that you see here, we're going to actually then put green concrete all the way out to the edge of the build. So it should be 4 blocks in total, and you're copying the line of blue there. And then what we're going to do is going to get, I'm just going to mark this out, okay? So we're going to go from the top of this green platform that we just made and bring this block all the way around. And from the back, we're going to go up by 1 and then out by 2, like so. So it should be overhanging by 2, and then we're going to fill this in and bring that all the way along. There we go. So it should be a nice big sort of rectangle shape that we're building. And like I said, this is the part of the shell as well. Okay, so now we're going to just go do the other one, and then we're going to come out by 4, like I said, and it's going to just come out no further than the front of the build there, all right? So there we go, green concrete like so, very simple, like so. And then what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm sort of backwards and forwards. So from the top of this green platform, we're going to then build this next section, okay? So that's very important. On top of them green platforms, we're building this next section, and we're going to do our awesome pause section. As always, you guessed it. There we go. So you've noticed that there we go. So there is the next section, and remember, you don't need to do the blue sections because they're going to be blank blocks. But this is all on top of the green platform. This is okay. So all this is on the top of those 2 little green platforms that we've already built. There we go. A nice little look from the back, and should be looking a little bit like this. So congratulations if you got to this point. You are doing a fantastic job, and we ain't got much more to do now. So what we're going to do is going to spin on round, and to do the flipper, we're going to come out by 8 all the way across, and we're going to copy the same dimensions as what we made earlier. So it's across by 4 and out by 8, like so. And here we go, little pause section. There we go, looking cool. So look at that. That is your first flipper. Congratulations, you have got your first turtle flipper on your turtle. Right, now we're going to go spin on round, and we're going to do the exact same really on the other side, but we're sort of doing it opposite. So come out by 8 again, like so, and then across by 4. So it should all marry up and line up anyway with what we started earlier. And again, we're going to do a little pause section. Shooting! There we go. Look at that. Looks pretty cool. If you think the colours might need adjusting slightly, and you want to put different green on there, then go for it. Remember, these builds are obviously my interpretation of the mobs, so if you do think there is any colours that look a bit silly or a bit odd, then don't forget, just go ahead and change it, because you are your own boss, and you obviously do your own stuff in your Minecraft world. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come across by 4 and then out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 was that. Let's count that again to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is the dimensions of your next, well, your 2 back flippers, should I say. Okay, and here we go. Like so. Look at that. They look pretty cool. For a flipper, they look pretty outstanding, actually. I quite enjoy the colours on this one. The greens just go nicely together, and there we go. A nice little pan around. There you go. Should have something looking a bit like this. So really, all we got to do is pop on this little guy's head, pop on his shell, and we are done. And here we go. Let's get onto it, shall we? So we're going to start off with coming from the back here. I'm just going to measure it out. So it should be coming 4 high in total, this part of the body. And it should be all in line with the front section. And there we go. Little pause. Get that on. And I must admit, there is a few darker greens there. So you might have to sort of get really close to the screen to see the colors there, because sometimes they do sort of like blend into one another, unless you've got a really sharp eye and can sort of see that right off the bat. But I mean, I struggle in all honesty to see the difference of the 2 colors, but it does make a huge difference to a build. They really do. Well, I think they do anyway. So, and there we go, that's the last section. And then what we're going to do is going to spin on round to the front, and we're going to go from the front side up, and we're going to show you the front of the shell. And this, I must admit, is the best part of the shell. I really like it, and I've had to zoom in a little bit there while I was editing the video, just to sort of make sure you can see it properly, because it is quite a big section that you're actually building there. And so I do apologize for that. It's the easiest way I could show you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come out by 6, and again, this is going to follow this blue section that we've already sort of measured out earlier on. And again, from all corners, we're going to come out by 6, because this is part of this little guy's head. And then what you're going to do is go what-doo, and whack on the first part of his eye, I guess, and his little mouth. And he just looks so adorable. I actually love the turtle. He's probably one of my most favourite mobs. Although, I think I say that to all my mobs. But genuinely, I think this is definitely one of my top 5 mobs. And I think it's about time I actually do a top 5, because I ain't actually done one yet. And as you guys know, I always say, oh, this is my favourite mob. This is my favourite mob. Every week I say this to every single mob that I make. And yeah, I think it's about time. I think I did a top 5 of my favourite mobs that I've built so far. So that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I think I'll do that soon. But anyway, there we go. And for the base of underneath his chin area, just copy these blocks here. The bottom row of blocks, just copy those all the way across. So green all the way across, white terracotta all the way across. And that will be cool, because no one's really going to see underneath your turtle's chin, because he is quite low to the ground. But anyway, I've been zu-wii-mama. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope that was a bit more in depth than the other one. See you soon. Bye.